Brisbane Lions. 15 wins last year. The Lions 14.5. No Eric Hipwood for a majority of the year as well.
He'll be back halfway through the season. Eric,
Really?
My man.
Well, did a bit at round 18, round 19. Okay, what do you mean your man? You call him good Eric, bad Eric? I don't know if you can claim him as your man.
Well, when he's
He
good
talks
Eric,
about him more than anyone else.
That's also
well, he's
true.
good Eric. He's my man. When he's bad Eric, he's someone else's.
Well, you think they can make the grand final, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got him in my grand final.
Oh, they'll be good. They'll be good this year.
How come?
I just think that they've got that intensity about them, that hunger. They're pretty hard to beat at home as well. So they've got a star-studded midfield. Big Joey, he's the key, I think, with Eric out. If he has a good year, kicks 50 to 60 goals, they'll be well and truly up to it.
Yeah, I've got them over as well. Like you said, home ground advantage. And they watched the Western Bulldogs get absolutely annihilated by Melbourne in that grand final, in that last half. They would have watched that and gone, we were one kick away from having to give it to Melbourne. So that would have hurt them, make them hungrier. I think that it's their time. It's either this year or it's not happening.
Now, that's a good point. I agree. They'll cover the over. They have great home ground advantage. They will make the top 4. Hopefully Hipwood gets back. Joe Danaher's the most important player. Their midfield's great. Harris Andrews leads the defensive unit. That home ground advantage dissipates in the finals or something, right? So that's the question.
Maybe they haven't been the best team in it the last few years.
Well, okay. I'll grant that in 2019 they probably weren't the best team, but they get bundled out 2 home games at the Gabba and they get beat by the Giants. Okay, you go a year later, they're home all year, right? They're great. They get smacked in a prelim at home. And then last year, of course, they had to go on the road in that first week of the final, got beaten fairly comfortably. Roll up a week later against a Bulldogs team that had to travel, and they had them on the ropes and couldn't close. I think they'll be top 4, and it would not stun me if they win the flag. The thing is, they've got to be able to do it. They're either the Port Power of 1, 2, 3 and come out and won a flag in 04, or they're the Bulldogs, 8, 9 and 10, who kept threatening to do stuff.
And then fall off a cliff.
And then fall off the cliff.
How's that fence sitting, though? Wouldn't surprise me if they win the flag, but they might not.
Well, but you can't keep going and going and going. I think, this is the one for Brisbane.
Their year.
It's like the Richmond. They're going to have a year where they drop away. Every team does. They get to a tipping point where you're either going to win it or you drop away. And I think this is a year where Brisbane can win it.
I'm going to err on the side of them not making the grand final based on the fact they haven't been able to do it, but they will cover the line and be in the top 4 teams in the league. And Chris Fagan, I did see you fangirling the other night at the launch. He's the nicest guy in footy, right?
Fangirling, stalking more like.
Yeah, okay, there's a very fine line. Hashtag Armchair Experts, Lions fans, let us know.